stand with the organization and Devontae Adams, and there was also a report about a social media post involving Devontae's status with the team that you liked. I was wondering if you could address that.
Yeah, Devontae's dealing with a hamstring. He's rehabbing, and the rest of us are focused on Denver.
Is he going to be here in the building today? Or?
He's supposed to be rehabbing.
So yesterday, Devontae went on the Up and Adams show and discussed his social media posts earlier this week. Is that something that was accidental on your part in terms of that kind of post?
Yeah, I'm just focused on Denver.
Coach, how do you think Jack Jones responded to missing some time to start the last game?
Oh, no, I think Jack Jones handled it like a pro, right? Like I said after the game, that's between me and Jack. We did what we had to do, and Jack did what he had to do when he won the game. Thought he tackled, thought he was physical, thought the effort was there. Everything that we asked him to do, he did.
Have you communicated with Devontae, and where is the relationship with you?
And me and Devontae talk often.
Have you talked to him since all of this?
I believe that between me and Devontae.
Are you concerned at all if it's been a distraction?
No, because we're focused on Denver.
Coach, what can you say about how the offense performed last week in Devontae's absence?
I thought some guys stepped up. DJ Turner, right? Got him some action, tried to give him a deep shot on the third play of the game. Just missed him there. Then we got him back on that reverse. I thought it was really good. Thought Trey Tucker, who we voted as Raider of the Week for us, thought he did an outstanding job. Just not with the receptions, running the ball, blocking, everything we asked him to do, he really stepped up. That was huge for us as well. And I think you guys saw it with McAllister. We put him all over the field, gave him a little toss crack, and he hit the first one, and the second one didn't look as pretty. But I thought he did an excellent job of just, all hands on deck for that game.
Does Tyreek need to do a better job? Tyreek need to do a better job of winning big hits and then runs. It seems like he's been running a little straight up.
I think he needs to realize that they're going to hit him. He better brace himself. He better lower that shoulder. He's not the biggest guy, right? He's not the biggest guy, but he's one of the toughest guys, right? And I think he did take some hits last week. But listen, credit to Cleveland. That was a really physical. They had their starters on their kickoff team. They had starters on the punt team. So he wasn't getting hit by the backups. He was getting hit by the real guys. And listen, pro football, I think that was his first or second game suited up. So, but he did make some plays, and we asked him to do some things, and obviously he'll grow and learn from that.
Is Michael Mayer back in the building today?
Mike's still doing personal.
How long do you expect him to be out?
Whenever he's done with his personal stuff.
You've dominated Denver for a while now. It's like you being kind of a psychological edge when in.
I don't know about in 2024 we haven't. We haven't played them yet, so the past is the past. You can't talk about those 8, 12, 20 games, whatever many years back. We're talking about this year, 2024 Raiders and the Broncos, and they're playing really good. They're coming off a 2-game winning streak on the road against 2 good quarterbacks and teams, and it's going to be a challenge for us, on the road against that team.
You talked about the scheme last week offensively, and then the two receivers score on runs. Do you see more of that kind of more creative stuff coming along with those guys?
I thought it was a good job by our offensive staff just trying to find ways to get the running game going, however it goes, and whoever it goes through, right? But really, each and every week is different. The team last week was playing crash nines, and they didn't hold the edges, and we felt that our speed can get there. So we'll see how this week looks when we prepare for the Denver Broncos.
What are you seeing with the Broncos pass rush? Not a lot of big names, but we have a lot of results.
Yeah, well-coached team. Well-coached team. From the coordinator to the position coaches. I mean, it doesn't matter about names when you play good team defense. And they're very sound, and obviously they play a lot of man. You see a lot of pressure from this team, but up front, you see a bunch of guys that they're doing their job, and when the opportunity comes, they're making the most of it.
I know you talked about Snowden, his big play. Obviously, at the end of the last game, he's had several big plays for you guys. I guess how much pride do you take when the guy fights the way that he did just to get his opportunity and take advantage of it?
I think it speaks volumes for the culture that we set, right? We said the best players will play, and when they get the opportunity, just make the most of them. And he's doing that. It started on let's go back. It started on practice squad, giving a hell of a look. An opportunity comes up, he's ready, he's prepared. He goes into special teams, he does that, and then, okay, look, we want to play a different defense. We want to get a bigger body out there. And listen, we're dropping them in coverage. We're actually in the rush. We're actually doing a lot of things. And, credit to the player, really, putting in the time and effort in the building to study, and along with our coaches to get them prepared, and just showing up, obviously, on Sundays.
Snowden and some of those other defensive linemen might have bigger splash plays, but Tyree played a ton. I think the most he has in a while. What have you made of his progress since he's been back from injury?
I think I said this before. Rookie season last year, coming off injuries. Late start to the season. Picked it up at the end of the season for us last year when I took over. And then this year, it's kind of one of those days. And you just never know when it's going to happen with a young player. And we just want to build off of that. And that's why I told him, nobody go out there and try to be Max Crosby, right? Because we didn't have Max last week. Just be Tyree Wilson. Who does that player look like? What is that? look like on film and just be consistent, right? And that's what we talked about. And I thought it was good to put on film because you can now go back and look at that and encourage that throughout the week.
Well, it's been talked about the team trying to establish an identity. I'm wondering, 4 games in, are you beginning to see an identity take shape?
Yeah, I do think so. I think one, we want to play with effort, want to be prideful in our body of work, want to be passionate, we want to be physical. We want to be a smart team. I think we're still doing a good job in penalties. I know it was number 1 a couple weeks ago, but we're right there in the middle of the pack, or excuse me, the top of the pack for one of the better teams, the least penalized team. So that's good. We got to do a better job of not turning the football over. So yeah, I think the first month when you look at it, you do a self scout. We're building it. I don't think we're there yet to sit there and just tell you, yes, our identity is grounded, and I can really just go back to that. But I think it is a work in progress, and I think we're getting better at it.
Antonio, given all the reports that are out there about Devontae, how are you able to focus simply on the Broncos coming up?
I've been doing it. You talking about me personally?
You, and then how do you?
Oh, because it still starts with me, because that's my only focus. I get paid here to get ready each and every week for the opponent. I don't blink, I don't flinch. I don't know, I've said it before, like, I've been through enough of my life with adversity and stuff that it doesn't bother me. I just move forward. The next obstacle in front of me is the Denver Broncos. And that's what I presented to my team, and that's what they're doing right now in the meeting. We're about to go out to practice and do it versus the Broncos.
You have a sense that they absorb that message?
100%.
Give an update on Max.
Go ahead.
Do you have an update on Max?
Yeah, still battling. Still battling.
Regardless if it's Devontae or any other player, if there was a trade conversation, would that be a conversation with you, Telesco, combination of the both? How would that go?
I think everybody involved, right? Myself, Telesco, Mark Davis.
Coach, with the Devontae Adams situation, is there a message or a tone or a precedent you're trying to set with the situation at all, or?
No, just business as usual. Just gotta keep rolling. I mean, it's NFL. Things come up every day. Since I've taken over this job, it's been obstacles. Just another one.
Antonio, with Max, it was kind of going back and forth. He got hurt against the Ravens, and he played the next week, and he didn't play. Is it like a pain threshold situation, or are you just trying to be cautious?
It's a long season. It's an injury that, if you think about it, last year, the injury happened later in the season, right? So we're scrambling, we're scratching and clawing, trying to get in the playoffs. Now it's early. You can take advantage of the early games, early part of the season, get them healthy. We got a bye week in the middle. And at the end of the day, my job is to protect Max Crosby from Max Crosby. If it was up to Max, he'll be out there practicing every day at every game. Won't miss one snap, but we've seen that over the years. But I think as, you look at the player, you look at the organization, you got to do what's best for both. And that's what we're doing with Max.
You guys good? Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys. See you out there.